So today on our Friendly Neighbor episode, I have somebody who's a dear friend, and we always have a lot of fun conversations on all these different topics whenever we meet and we, you know, do trips together and things like that. And but today is going to be all about her. So let me welcome Veena. So nice to have you here.
Hi Pankaj, thank you so much for having me over, and I'm truly honored and very excited to share yeah, my experiences, my life, yeah, general stuff. Yep, very
Oh,
excited.
so let's get started from there then. Tell us about where you're from, things like that, your journey to US, and anything that you want to cover.
Yes, sure. So I'll start with my name,
Hmm.
myself, Veena Pravallika, and I'm from Hyderabad.
Hmm.
And my mother tongue is Telugu, and I've been raised all in Hyderabad. So, and even my parents are from the same place. And I mean I studied bachelor's BTech in computer science, and then I also worked in India, and then I came out to the States after I got married, and now I'm working as a security analyst, information security analyst, or a cyber security analyst to be exactly precise. So and I mean it's been a very long journey so far. So coming from India, from Hyderabad to the States, and adjusting over here with the weather, with the food, with meeting new people, studying. I mean, I did my masters here in Richmond, Virginia, and also trying to find a job was a very big task as an immigrant. And yeah, but here I am working as a full-time security analyst in Cincinnati, and I love being in this place. Yes.
So Cincinnati, was this the first place that you came to in the States, or did you stay somewhere else as well?
Oh yeah. So I actually first came to the States, to Virginia, Richmond. That's where we used to live, and that's where I have. That's my first place into the States, and then that's where I've studied masters in information security, and then I also met a very a whole lot of new people over there. Of course, mostly our dear Daisies, but it was a lot of fun living in Richmond. We were there for 2 years. So I miss the place greatly now. But yeah, it's been almost 5 years since we moved to Cincinnati. So since then we've been here. So this
And
is
you
my
said you
second
like
city.
Cincinnati now.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
You,
hear.
you like being in Cincinnati now?
I definitely do. Yes, I love being in Cincinnati. I think it's been 5 years, so I'm not very used to this place. I like, although the weather definitely sometimes, gets the best out of me, but I still liking. I mean, I love the environment. I love the way it's fully surrounded with beauty of nature and everything. The number of options it's got for hiking. The places it's surrounded by, like Michigan, Kentucky, Tennessee. We are actually in the heart of it. Cincinnati, that way, is such a great place to travel to distant places like Chicago and all these other cities that I've just mentioned. So that's really great. That's the great part of Cincinnati, and the people here are very very friendly. So far, touch wood, I've always encountered the warmest people.
And I know that you are very friendly and social as well. But in the last year, it's been a little difficult with socializing with the pandemic and stuff. How have you coped with that?
That's a very good question. Yes, so I definitely love meeting people. I like going out and knowing each other and all that stuff. So, but yeah, being a I wouldn't say party animal, but at the same time, I'm definitely good enough to socialize. I really have a nice social circle here, and we have built it over the last 5 years, which is a great thing. But all of a sudden, you know, because of the pandemic, obviously we had to control many things, and it was necessary for our own safety and precaution. So it took some time. Definitely the first especially the first 6 months were very very testy, and I think I've started, the first 3 months were full of work, taking care of the kid. And then, by the way, I have a 3-year-old. His name is Vihan. So, taking care of him because he wasn't also going to a daycare or a school. And then we were doing the regular chores and then also the work. So, the first 3 months just flew by. And then slowly it started to kick in, especially in the summertime, that, oh God, we are actually not able to meet many people. But we still try to cope up with at least meeting at least 2 couples per week or every other week. We made sure that none of us came in contact with a person who was or who were exposed to COVID. And then we all have been vigorously taking all kind of precautions, from washing the vegetables to hands and everything, sanitizing all the time. And whenever we wanted to meet, any of our closest friends, we just made sure they were also going through the same routine. And we still, so one weekend we just met one couple, and then we gave it a break. And then the other weekend, again, we went through the same process and made sure everyone is being safe. And then we met another. So that's how it started off. And then we again kept taking breaks in between. Yeah, so I think that kept us going on, probably. And of course, the first, also, I would be lying if I said that we never ever enjoyed. No, we always did, especially on the weekends. On the weekdays also, they were actually, especially in the very start of the pandemic, we were definitely relaxed about the fact that we don't have to get up early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, to go to downtown. So that was a blessing. And then we were not stressed about, coming home early. We were not stressed about workouts and everything, because we got into that routine. We were partying, we were also working out, we were also meeting. So yeah, that's how we coped up. And also later on, I started to listening to a lot of music, and of course, I again got my habit about reading books. So I will definitely thank pandemic for that, for giving me my books back.
So
Yep.
you're absolutely right. Where there were a lot of limitations, there were opportunities as well, and I'm glad to hear you made the most of it.
We definitely, and we are still.
And by the way, I have to say, Vihant is the sweetest kid that I know of. So I'm assuming he takes on you.
I hope so. If I regard myself as such, yeah, maybe. But so yeah, he is definitely Touchwood's the sweetest kid. But yeah, he also gives us hard time for sure. He did. I mean, the pandemic initially did affect him because he was not able to meet any other kids, and he was just stuck to TV or watching something on our cell phone or iPad or whatever it is. But I'm glad that now he has got options. Like he's now going to school, and he's learning things. He also picked up the habit of meeting people and being okay with it. He's not as shy as he used to be, and he doesn't have that stranger anxiety anymore, as of now at least. So over the time he built himself, I guess, that kind of helped cope up. So yeah, I mean, as a toddler, he did definitely go through all those changes, like not able to play with other kids, which was a little sad for me. But I'm glad now that he's going back to school. He is getting his time, away from home, and he's able to learn things, have his wonder time, rhyme time, all that stuff, and also meet other kids. And now, whenever we have kids in any of our parties or gatherings, he's now very friendly with all of them. So he's not, he's not as shy as he used to be. So, which I'm very, very thankful of.
You also talked about health and fitness, and I know that you are a fitness freak. I hear about your HIIT classes, and I'm very envious. I wish I was as much in shape as you are. So tell us about that. How do you keep in routine? Anything special you do? Any tips you have for us?
Uh, I don't know. I am. Thank you for that. I actually I don't know if I can give any tip, but I'm just going to share my routine that I've been trying to follow and keep up with. 2019, I couldn't, do any kind of workout at all because I was completely swamped with work, going to the office and coming back and then picking up the kid, all that routine stuff. And I couldn't dedicate my time because, going to gym was also not an option at that point of time. And slowly we started building our home gym. And but when I realized that you can actually work out from anywhere, it's not a big of a task, and these were all just excuses for us to not work out. And I'm also gonna say that I've not been a very fitness minded or workout minded kind of a person. I never used to be that active, but I now maybe because now I'm in my I'm 31, so maybe because of that I'm now starting to realize that after a point your body changes, there are things you need to take care of. And probably it's never too late, and even if you start at this point, I think it's going to pay off a lot. So apart from all that realization that I went through, I've tried to stick myself to a routine, like working out at least 30 to 45 minutes a day, like at least 4 to 5 times a week. I'm Of course on weekends I'm going to be very very lazy. I'm not at all ashamed of that though. So, but yeah, at least if you can cater 30 to 45 minutes a day for 4 to 5 times a week, or even 3 to 5 times a week, that I think will definitely pay off and will show great results because I've achieved it. And I started with slow workouts, like just basic cardio, and then I went on to do I'm now doing hit workouts, which at one point of time used to be a like impossible, yeah, definitely like a mission impossible thing for me for a person like me. So now I'm feeling great that I'm getting into the advanced level of it. And then also yoga to calm yourself, calm your emotions. This pandemic definitely required something like that, which just relaxes you and stretches you out completely and makes you very very flexible. So yoga, and hit workouts, yeah, if you are for it. And yeah, and some cardio too, like treadmill or going out for a walk, or if you have a cycle, going for a cycle ride. Yeah, all this stuff. So I'm loving it now.
That's pretty good. I wish I can inspire myself with that information to that kind of a routine. You have to start somewhere. But I was also, I also wanted to talk about dancing, Veena, because that's a hidden talent of yours, which I didn't know for a while. But I'm just curious how you started and where do you want to take it?
Thank you. So, I always love dancing more than anything. More than actually singing and music and all that stuff, or even working out. I always love dancing. I used to dance a lot, obviously in school, and then later in my college days and all that. And also, until I gave birth to Vihan, I think I always danced in parties or gatherings, or even if there is a stage performance or something. And suddenly after having the baby, after trying to lose the weight and all that stuff happened, and then suddenly I realized that maybe it's time for me to start something new. Now that so it's like there was a point when I wanted to know what exactly can I do apart from just working. What exactly can I do apart from just going to office, doing the regular chores? What other habits I have? And suddenly I was like, oh my god, I don't have any hobby. How come this is happening? So that's when I realized, okay, I need to do something, discover something. Then that's when I'm like, okay, I think if I love dance so much, if I love doing dance videos so much, let me start from there. And then 2018 new year, that's when I started doing dance videos, sorry. And it wasn't as easy as I thought, and it wasn't as my moves weren't actually that flowy, but I'm working on it. And I'm actually liking the fact that I've started it, because after I started it, everyone mentioned that, don't just think about your flaws, don't think about, you're doing right or wrong, don't think too much, just follow it. And I was so surprised to receive that kind of a suggestion, and I'm so thankful for that. So that's how I started, and now whenever I get time, I just do just short bits, like 1 minute, 30 seconds videos. Some I've uploaded on YouTube, some are on my Instagram, but mostly on Instagram. I even do some random reels or TikToks as well. It's fun.
Yeah. So we need to share all that information, and I'm sure you'll get like some fan following. So what can we expect the next video or the next step in there?
Uh, Very soon, very soon. I'm working on it. I don't have a date, but I'm working on it.
Okay, awesome. Anything
Yeah.
else, Veena, you want to share with us?
Uh, I'm I'm really, really, really thankful to be doing this interview with you today. I should first thank you completely, for giving me this opportunity. And I really enjoy sharing all my experiences, bits and pieces of myself. Thank you so much.
I really enjoyed learning a little more about you. As I said earlier, it's we always meet and talk about all these different topics, but I learned a few things about you too. So thank you for making the time, and I'm sure we'll continue the conversation.
Absolutely. And also, a very big thanks to you for doing this with every one of us. I mean, this is very, very nice way to know about each other and discover new people. And yeah, thank you for taking this initiative.
Thank you. And today's Holi, right? So I will wish everybody happy Holi as well.
Wish you all a very happy Holi. रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे. Happy Holi, everyone.
Happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Veena.